Hi, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm in search of a subterranean environment to try out the Zoom H2n. I didn't think I'd have much use for this, and I still don't, but I still want to try it before selling it. So what I've decided to do is return to some subterranean haunts that I've explored in the past and set it up on surround sound. I've come back to a really good tunnel here that has water dripping even though it hasn't rained for a long time. The problem is there's too much water and I haven't got the right footwear. I need a really high set of welly boots. I thought because we didn't have any rain that it would have drained away a bit more, but it hasn't. But the good thing about it not raining, there are some drips falling in there now. That sound quite isolated, and I think that might be a good sound to record. I may come back tomorrow and bring some waders and wellies and see how it goes. So as this one's out of the question at the moment, we'll head up to another one that I know. So I'll see you in a minute. Hi, so I've gone to another tunnel. We've been here before. If you remember the video about looking for frogs with a Sennheiser, it's that tunnel. The entranceway is all the way down there. And I've actually walked all the way through it because I could see light through it the last time. I thought it was a fox run because there were paw prints there. And this is what's on the other side. This is a very thin gap into another quarry. I'm not sure whether I'm going to try and squeeze through there because there's a lot of loose rock here. And I don't fancy being buried in a cave-in. So what I'm going to do is set up the H2n pretty much in the middle of the run. This is about probably 100 foot long, maybe a bit longer. So I'll walk back down through it, judge the middle, and set up the H2n, which is here. It's at 24/48, and the gain is all the way up at 10. So I've got the earphones on now, having a listen. Unlike the H1n, at the moment all I can hear is hiss, so self-noise, and myself talking and hand movements. So I'll walk back through the tunnel, leave it halfway, and then come back later and collect it. We can go and explore some quarries that I haven't actually been to, or I have been to, but I've just skirted around them. And there may be some good tunnels there as well. So I'll do that now. Might be interesting to hear the sound of my footsteps leaving the cave. So I'll stick that on the end of this, and then I'll see you in a bit. Gone straight up the hillside about a quarter of a mile, and I've headed over to the top of the quarry where I've been doing most of my recording, which is here. So you can see it's huge. It has its own woodlands and on different layers. I imagine it's got its own microclimate and its own little ecosystem. Now we're going to head over this way because there's another quarry. In fact, there's two. And a little bit further up, there's another one. And even further up, there's more. So we're going to have a quick look over here just to see what's there. And be really careful here. There are gates. So we're looking down into there. This is obviously a smaller one. It's probably about 150 foot down, and there's another one just over the back. So I'll skirt around this and get there and see you on that side. Now I've arrived at a quarry which I've never actually been to. Just having a look here now. It's like a massive slate wall. It's been built at one end, basically separating two quarries. And I'd imagine back in the day there would have been a little railway running across there, shipping slate through here. To this flat area where there would have been men working away, cutting slate into blocks, down into more manageable blocks, where then they basically chiselled the roofing slates apart and sent them all over the world. As I say, North Wales roofed the world. Okay, let's get back in here. Let's go further into the quarry. It's kind of a nice scene. Got the sun coming down on one way, lighting up the trees against the darkness at the back of the quarry. Oh, there's butterflies flying around as well. Yeah, I've never been in here. Wow. Right down the bottom there, there's a big pool. Wow. Look at that. Oh my God. Right, a bit precarious this. We'll go up and have a quick look. That's some grass. Possibly a way in over there. But you don't want to start sliding. So I think it's about 100-foot drop on the other side of that. Actually, I think it's a lot more. Oops. Okay. Oh, look at this. It's huge. Never seen it before. Oh, but it looks to me like there's a path down the scree. I don't think it's a path as such, but maybe some people have been going down there. Local people would have gone down there. Local people from over this end. I live at the other end. But that looks amazing. But I think this could be a really good place for recording, because we're almost blocked off from all the sounds around us, except for in the entranceway here. But if we went down a bit, down into there, could set up a recording rig just to see what we would hear. We'll have to come back another day and see whether we can get in there. I'll have a walk up now, up around, actually I think, oh yeah, a little bit of a path there now. That might actually lead to that scree slope. Yep, there we go. It's not really a path. Okay, this is how you get in there. This is all really loose and precarious here. If you remember when I was recording in the quarry further down, you could hear the rocks falling into the quarry. So this would be similar here. Sure, I could hear a raven over there, probably flying back down into the other quarry where we recorded before. But this is definitely a place where I'm going to come back and set up a recorder. Just have to take my time, get in there, maybe bring a rope, set it up here somewhere and just use it to ease down. I'm sure I could walk down, pick my way, but I think it would take quite a bit of time. But then getting back up, I could just pull myself up, unless of course there's another way, which there might be. Okay, so we'll call it a day now. I'm going to head back over, get the recording, and to be honest, I'm not expecting much on it, but you never know. In effect, I'm just trying it out. I was going to sell it on eBay, but I'm just giving it a go just to see what it's like. But as soon as I heard all that hiss, I thought, But there we go. If there's anything interesting on it, I will leave it at the end of the video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.